Definitely a blessing just to be out there, get a spring to go through because I've never been through a spring before, and then finally getting like an all season to go through here, fully healthy, gaining confidence back. So that's definitely been the biggest thing.
What's the adjustment been like actually getting to go through spring this time?
Definitely, definitely a little different. I've never been through a spring before, so this is my first spring going through. So just being able to have another time, like another, I don't really know how to put it, another phase to kind of learn the defense and get more comfortable, and like I said, gain more confidence in my knee.
When you transfer here, this probably isn't how you drew it up thus far with the injuries and kind of battling through stuff. What have you learned kind of about yourself and Georgia throughout this whole process?
Basically, I just learned patience and then just trusting that the plan that somebody got for me is bigger than what I had planned for myself and not getting down on myself. So the biggest thing I learned was patience.
We talked to you a couple times last year during the season. You talked about getting more and more comfortable. Can you remember a point where you really felt like, okay, I'm back to where I want to be as far as with the knee?
The biggest thing I think I started getting back towards myself towards the end of the season, like late in the season. The biggest thing was just being able to come out my brace and then finally trusting it like that coming out the brace.
How big was it to be able to contribute like you did? Got some starts along the way, getting a play on that defense last year.
Definitely just wanted to help the team any way possible. Whatever my role was last year, just trying to play it to my best ability.
You guys, one of the games you started was the Missouri game last year. Now you got a dude that was standing across on the other side playing on the same team now with Dominic Lovett. What have you seen out of him? And did you see the same guy that you studied on film last year getting ready for that game?
No, yeah, definitely see the same guy. Real fast, so definitely see the same guy that we've seen at Missouri. Proud of the way he coming along and been adjusting to the offense.
So what does your role look like this year? I guess we're hearing that Bullard might be playing more safety. Are you still working at the star? Is that?
I can't really speak on my role right now as far as because that's a coach's decision at the end of the day. So I know we got a lot of good guys in the back end, so we just been rotating guys everywhere to see who best fit where.
What's the motivation like to try to continue to contribute and to show again, like I said, it's your first spring you're going through, to show the coaches you're ready to contribute again this year?
So yeah, my biggest thing is like I said, my daughter back at home kind of keep me going, and that's my motivation. So I got to make sure I'm in a position to be able to feed her.
What have you seen from Jonell going through his first spring and getting adjusted to college life?
Jonell, real good player, physical. Proud of the way he coming along like that. Like I said, a real good player, smart, get out breaks, smooth. So proud of the way he coming along and the way he working.
I was going to say, how important is it for you to show coaches, what you can bring to the table, so they have some flexibility if they want to move, Javon or someone else around to make sure that you're on the field.
So yeah, like I said, just being able to help the team any way possible. So just trying to do my best to show that that I got the confidence back in my knee and I'm ready to go. So like I said, just trying to play my role, whatever my role is, best as possible for the team.
What ways do you want to get better this spring?
The ways I've been trying to get better this spring. So first I had to make sure I was in the best shape to be able to go through the spring, and then just basically taking on that leader role in the DB room. Because I'm the older guy in the room this year with Kirby Smith gone. So yeah, that's basically it. Like becoming more of a vocal leader.
A couple of weeks ago, Kamari talked about how wild it is that he kind of turned around and all of a sudden he's one of the older guys in the room.
Right.
What's that like for you? That, you were transferring all of a sudden now you're one of the veteran guys in that room.
No, yeah, time definitely flew. Like me and Kamari came in together in that 2021 summer, so just being able to see him grow, and then like I said, time definitely flying. So from us not being able we ain't really had to be vocal guys because at that time it was Amir Speed, Louis Sean, Chris Smith, and all them in the room, and to now all them gone. So just us stepping up into that role, and then trying to lead the younger guys on and let them and showing them the way.
Talk about seeing Kamari grow. What ways do you feel like you've seen him grow in the time you've been here with him?
As an all-around player first, I'm getting bigger, stronger, and then just the way he's been playing and confidence, like his confidence to the roof. So I definitely love the way how Kamari play.
Tykee, what ways do you and Javon kind of feed off each other, and kind of what's it like to play with that guy?
Definitely, that's my dog. Like, that's one of the guys that me and him real tight in the back, and so basically we just feed off each other's energy, and basically we get each other going. The last couple practices that we've been starting out, we've just been starting out jumping up, tapping each other in the head. Me, him, Malachi starts, and then just being able to go out there and then make plays. That's been the biggest thing.
You talk about that about him too. I mean, and the way he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he's one of the biggest hitters on the team.
So like I said, I think he got the leverage with him not being the bigger guy, but he got the leverage to kind of hit somebody underneath the chin. So yeah, he's a physical player.
You talk about that bond, but I mean, mean, there probably wasn't a whole lot of opportunities for you guys to share the field last year, here and there maybe. What's it like, with him, Kirby says working at safety? What's it like actually having a chance to be out there with him at the same time and communicate and do those things with y'all being so close?
Well, us being out there at the same time, Benzo, we both play similar positions and play like rotating from between star and safety. Just us being able to be on the same page, knowing what kind of call to make when we see certain formations, and then knowing how each other thinking and how we gonna play it.
Are you playing safety too?
Then we had everybody in the back end and just rotating around.
How important is that to have guys that can play different positions if needed?
Yeah, that's very important, just to show your versatility and show you what value you bring to the team.
Tykee, how I guess eager, I don't know if that's the right word, but you obviously came in with a lot of hype and flair, West Virginia and All-American. How eager are you to show Georgia just kind of what you're all about now that you've got that confidence in the spring behind you?
I'm not really focusing on the past, not trying to get back to the player I was, just trying to be the best version of myself now, and kind of like I said, help the team any way possible.
Going back to January when you guys won the championship, how quickly did it flip to, all right, gotta get back to work, start getting ready for 2023?
It flipped immediately. I got to spend some time with my family out there. Then it was right back to work. And then my biggest thing was, like I said again, confidence in my knee and being able to come out that knee brace.
I mean, what does it say about you? I mean, were you the missing piece? I mean, you got hurt originally, but Georgia's won 2 national championships since you've been there. Were you the missing piece? Are you the reason it happened?
No, I just think the guys that was here before me kind of bought in, and then the biggest thing was execution and finishing the job. So I think they was able to do that. So that was definitely a big blessing and a good experience for me to be a part of.
When were you able to? You've mentioned getting rid of the knee brace. Do you remember the day that you separated from that, or what?
So my last time wearing a knee brace was in a national championship.
How are you feeling now through spring, just with the knee and what you've gone through this spring?
I've been feeling good, just being able to take that toll. Cause at first I ain't played football in a minute, so just me taking that toll on my knee, and then me being out of shape, and wasn't ready in the beginning of the season, start of the season. So now just making sure I went through the winter, got into the best shape possible, and then like I said, still rehabbing the knee to be able to have that full confidence in it.
So the scrimmage would have been the first time when you really played football, I guess, without the brace. Would that be accurate? That scrimmage at Sanford, was that a benchmark moment, or was there an earlier practice? Because at some point there had to be a break.
So yeah, since the start of spring, I ain't been wearing no brace. So my last time wearing a brace was in the national championship.
Different guys kind of react differently to that surgery, and some guys get faster, some guys it takes a step.
Right.
What's it been like for you, GPS wise, 40 time wise, whatever? Have you gotten faster?
So I think beginning kind of still like a struggle for me, because my first time back with the team was during fall camp. So a lot of taxing on the knee. I don't think I was physically ready, and then I had the confidence that I had towards the end of the season that I got now. So I'm still running about the same stuff between 19 miles per hour to 20. So I think I'm at the same speed. So I think I'm pretty fine.
When you look at this secondary group, is there anybody that you feel like has really stepped up as far as leading vocally? Anybody that's kind of taken on that role so far?
So I think everybody doing a good job of just basically like leading each other, bringing each other along, and holding each other accountable.
Have you adjusted to? I saw Malachi did an interview the other day talking about how vocal the coaches are. Have you adjusted to Kirby on the mic? I think I was at a practice. I think I might have heard your name at one of those scrimmages he let us in. Are you used to that now, or is that still kind of a jolt?
No, I'm used to that. With me, this will be my third season here, so I'm kind of used to that. I'm kind of not listening to the tone, kind of listening to the messages, and y'all probably did hear my name on that microphone last. That was last fall camp. I was walking on the field, something like that. So yeah, that was me.
Can you remember one of the first one of those that kind of caught your attention on that?
When I first got here at 2021 fall camp, just me getting the reps I was getting. Wasn't used to the Georgia heat. With this being my first time down south, so I was kind of struggling with that heat during camp. And then in the degrees, it was me, him just calling me like, "Oh, you gotta get him in shape," and screaming all on the mic because I was tired after a couple plays. So, yeah.
Did you hook Jordan Davis and Kobe Dean up with some Philadelphia knowledge?
Yeah, so I remember as soon as JD got drafted, I texted him like, "Welcome to the city" and stuff like that. So when I've been in the city, actually my high school had practiced at the Philadelphia Eagles facility late December, so I was back at home because they was getting ready for the state championship. So I was actually back at home, so I got to see them guys.
Got time for 2 more for Tykee?
Did you get to take them to like where the Rocky runs, and did y'all run up the stairs together? Was that?
No, we didn't get to do none of that.
next weekend?
With the spring game coming up, is me trying to be the best version of myself. Come out there with confidence and execute the plays best as possible, and then just have a good time with the teammates and enjoy that time. With that being my first spring game, being able to go through.
All right, thanks, Tykee.
Thanks, Tykee.